Hello guys, welcome back to today's video is for every developer who is asking one important question. Is learning Flutter still worth it in 2026? Because on social media, on one side people say Flutter is dying, and on the other side we clearly see banks, automotive companies, fintech, giants, and global brands actively adopting Flutter. So today, we are not talking about opinions, we are talking about real-world proof. First, let's fix one mindset. Flutter is no longer limited to MVPs, demo apps, or startup experiments. Today, Flutter is used in banking applications, automotive companion apps, fintech platforms, and consumer apps with millions of users. And when companies from these categories choose Flutter, the reason is not just easy UI. The real reasons are performance, stability, security, and long-term maintainability. Let's start with India's strongest proof. SBI, the State Bank of India, the largest public sector bank in the country, where crores of users perform daily transactions. SBI recently launched YONO 2.0, a completely redesigned digital banking experience. Now, one thing is very important to understand. In banking applications, performance cannot be compromised, security cannot be compromised, and downtime is not acceptable. So when such an organization adopts modern cross-platform technology, it sends a very strong signal that Flutter has made. The core focus of YONO 2.0 is a faster UI, better user experience, scalable architecture, and long-term maintainability. And Flutter fits perfectly into this requirement. Now, if someone says this might be only an Indian case, let's look at global examples. The BMW app acts as a digital bridge between drivers and their vehicles. This app includes real-time vehicle data, remote controls, a high-quality user interface, and global scale deployment. BMW chose Flutter for a consistent experience on Android and iOS, faster feature rollouts, and easier long-term maintenance. Flutter being used in the automotive industry is a very strong validation. Next, let's talk about Google Pay. In an app like this, you have millions of daily active users, financial transactions, and extremely high performance requirements. Google itself uses Flutter inside its ecosystem, and when the creator of a framework uses it in production at scale, trust automatically increases. Then there's Nubank, the largest digital bank in Latin America, which uses Flutter in its production applications. Fintech companies choose Flutter when the UI needs to be fast, the codebase must be maintainable, and team productivity matters. Even e-commerce giants are on board. Alibaba's Xiaoyu app and marketplace apps like eBay Motors use Flutter as well. Marketplace apps usually mean heavy UI, large data handling, and multiple complex user flows. Flutter performs well even these demanding scenarios. So, why are these big companies choosing Flutter? Let's break it down. First, it's about having a single code base for multiple platforms. With one code base, you can target Android, iOS, tablets, and sometimes even desktop. For enterprise teams, this saves both time and cost. Second is UI, consistency, and performance. Flutter's rendering engine eliminates platform UI differences, provides pixel-perfect design, and handles smooth animations efficiently. Third is a faster time to market. In the enterprise world, speed equals money. Flutter enables rapid development, faster testing cycles, and quicker deployments. And finally, there's the strong ecosystem and Google's backing. Behind Flutter, Tere is long-term support from Google, a very active open-source community, and regular, consistent updates. This is not an abandoned technology. Now, for the most important answer, is Flutter worth learning in 2026? The short answer is yes, but don't limit yourself to just the UI. If you only build widgets and only follow tutorials, you will remain average. To become a 2026-ready Flutter developer, you need to learn clean architecture, state management like Riverpod or BLoC, networking and caching, secure storage and authentication flows, performance optimization, background isolation, and CI/CD. For release automation, you must treat Flutter as product engineering, not just UI development. So, what's the final verdict on Flutter's future? Flutter is not dead. Flutter is evolving, and when banks like SBI, automotive brands like BMW, and tech giants like Google are using it. It is very clear that Flutter will remain relevant in 2026 and beyond. If you want me to create a practical series on Flutter production-ready app SBI level practices with real-world implementation using Firebase or Supabase, then comment Flutter 2026. And if you want to learn future-ready development here on Dev Studio, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.